Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are celebrating the Skincare Hall of Fame 2025. In this video, I'm going to share with you all the products I've tried this year that I would genuinely rate as ding 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 10 out of 10. No half measures, no 4-star ratings here. These are all the perfect skincare products that I've genuinely been so impressed with. Now, I was actually looking through some of my older videos from way back when I started the channel, and I stumbled across the equivalent video of this that I filmed in 2022. I haven't actually done it since, but I thought this is such a cool idea for a video. Let's replicate it and bring it back up to date for this year. So if you want to see this become a recurring video every single year, make sure to let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. All the products that I mentioned in today's video I have listed down in the description box below, so if you want to check the price point, read the reviews, or make a purchase, they're all there for your convenience. And I've got a pretty high amount of fangirling to do, so I think it's time we just cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So today I'm not going to go in any particular order. These are just the products that I've tried and thought, yes, they are delivering, and I'm going to share with you who I think the most applicable for in terms of price point, in terms of skin type, and all of that as we go through. So let's start out strong with this little product. This is the Remedy for Pore Size Serum. Now, Remedy is a relative newcomer to the skincare scene. I think they've only been around for about a year, and I've tried every single one of their products, and there is not a bad one in the collection. In fact, I'd say the whole Remedy line could pretty much be in this video, but I thought to keep it fair and to avoid repetition, I'd just choose the very best product. It's one entrant per brand is what I'm saying. And I think the very best that Remedy has to offer is this little gem. Now, the reason I say this is I'm someone that does have some enlarged pores, particularly around the nose, the side of the face. And I've been trying to tackle that for years, since I was like 20, I think. So coming on for 20 years now. And no product, no matter what the claim the brand makes, has actually delivered for me. That's until I reached for this. Now, set your expectations. This isn't going to transform the size of your pores, shrink them into nothingness or anything like that. But it will definitely have an improvement and make a difference. And I think that's what's key. If you've ever tried a pore shrinking product and it's just done nothing, that's probably the reality of most out there. This actually works. I'd say you probably get like a 10, 15, 20% reduction in pore size if you use this consistently. And that for me is the best that I've ever found in terms of product. So this is getting a firm 10 out of 10. And honestly, just such a good line. I'll let you, like I say, it's linked below if you want to read the individual ingredients and how it really achieves that pore shrinking effect. But this is a long-term investment. Use it consistently for a couple of months, and that's really when you're going to see that real improvement in terms of pore size. Now up next, I've got two little gems from The Ordinary, and I want to give these a shout out because I feel these were launched with, well, zero fanfare. The Ordinary launched them, nobody really spoke about them, they didn't get a lot of hype, and they kind of have just disappeared. And I think that's a real shame because the two toners and essences that The Ordinary have launched in the last 12 months are honestly absolute perfection. So here we have The Ordinary Multi-Active Delivery Essence, and this is The Ordinary Saccharomyces Ferment 30% Milky Toner. Now, both of them are interchangeable. I don't think you need both of them. I've obviously got them both here. I'm extra. I don't think you guys need to unless you really want to. I think you should choose one or the other, and that way you're not, investing too much coin. But they're both super affordable and they'll work in similar ways. They both hydrate and nourish the skin. That's a big tick in the box. It will also help smooth out the surface texture of the skin. So if you're somebody that has a lot of textural irregularities, maybe breakouts, both of these will definitely help at the margins too. I think where they differ is the delivery essence is designed to enhance the penetration rate of the rest of your skincare. So you get a little extra bang for your buck from every other product that you put on after it. Whereas the Saccharomyces Milky Toner is designed to give a very gentle exfoliation. So both hydrating, both smoothing. But if you want the extra hydration, go for the Milky. If you want to just help the rest of your skincare work a little bit better, go for the delivery essence. Both of these are phenomenal and worthy of a place in this Skincare Hall of Fame. And I'd say if you're feeling extra and bougie, buy them both. But if you want to keep things streamlined, I think choose the one based on what ultimately you want to get in terms of results. So of course, this year we launched some new products from my own Mad About Skin brand, and I was thinking about one product I wanted to include in this list. Obviously, I think all the products that I created works hard to create, I like 10 out of 10, but I didn't want to feature them all because that would become conceited, and we don't do that here on the channel. We shout about all brands equally. So if I had to pick my absolute favourite, of course, would be this. This is the Mad About Skin Protect and Hydrate Sunscreen. Now, the reason I picked this over all the other products is it's super warm here in the UK. And anyone that knows, you should be using your sunscreen year round, but it's really, really most important when you're getting that high UV in those summer months. And I used to dread applying sunscreen in summer. It used to break me out, it used to clog my pores, it used to leave that sort of yellow stain around all of your clothes, and just it kind of ruins summer. And so I worked really hard to create a truly lightweight, invisible, non-staining, let that sink in, non-staining sunscreen. So if you want a product that you can use year round without ruining your clothes, without breaking you out, without clogging your pores, and without making your eyes stream, this product actually does it for you. You get 100 ml as well, so it's double the size of the average sunscreen, so you don't need to be constantly repurchasing. You've got it. And yeah, I just thought of all the products I could choose from my own line, this is the one that I think has made the biggest single difference to my own skincare routine. And like I say, a sunscreen that doesn't stain, doesn't sting, and doesn't break you out is hard to find, so I think this is worth a place in the Hall of Fame for 2025. This is literally just restocked a couple of days ago, and it's already flying off the shelves. And for the initial period, we've still got a couple left of our limited edition tote bags. So for everyone on launch, or restock, anyone that purchased 2 or more of these got our free limited edition tote as standard. If you want to get that for your beach bag, to get beach ready and something to carry with all summer, all you need to do is place 2 or more of these into your basket, and when you check out, you don't need to do anything else. This will automatically come with it while stocks last. So yeah, I've also left a cheeky code down in the description box for that. Now, keeping with the non-pore clogging and the non-breakout kind of vibes of that sunscreen, I next want to talk about this. This is the Allies of Skin Azelaic and Kojic Advanced Clarifying Serum. Now, this is the most expensive product that I'm talking about today, but this, honestly, is a one of a kind. And when we're talking Hall of Fame, I wanted to incorporate products that you couldn't find other versions of elsewhere, that were unique, were different, were next level. And this genuinely is unique. And the reason I say this is I'm someone who's 40. I'm also acne prone. And believe it or not, there are so many people with adult acne. There are so many people out there that hit 40 and still have breakouts. They might be in their 50s and are still breaking out. And yet no brand ever formulates for us. We're kind of forgotten about. We're just, left to one side to deal with our breakouts. I think this is the first product I've ever used that I can genuinely say is specifically formulated for adult acne. Now, you've got your kojic acid, which minimizes acne-causing bacteria, so it's just going to help everything in check. You've also in here got kojic acid, which is going to help lift any hyperpigmentation, dark spots, acne scarring. I feel as we age, it takes a lot longer for our blemishes to fade than maybe when we're in our teens. Don't let that hyperpigmentation hang around. This will treat it. You've also got so many other ingredients in here, such as licorice root, which is a great brightening agent, that is really going to help suppress any breakouts. It's going to decongest the pores, but most importantly, it's going to help fade those acne marks and scars so much quicker. So if you're someone that's like me, in your 40s, in your 50s, whatever age, and still getting those persistent breakouts, there is one product out there that's genuinely designed for us, and for that, this will always have a place in my heart. Again, not the cheapest product out there, but I have got a discount code for this one, which I'll link in the description box below, which brings the price down 20%. So that definitely helps you on your way, but such a good product. Now up next, we have a Korean toner that I want to give a hot mention to, and it's the Non-Buzzing PDRN plus NAD Glow Booster Toner. That is a right mouthful, but like I say, don't worry about trying to type that into Google. I've linked it down in the description box below. It's actually the sister product to this, which is the NAD Lifting Essence, which for the longest time has been an absolute holy grail of mine. Well, it now has a toner to keep it company. You can use both of these together to double down on the benefits, or you can use one or the other. Why I think this toner is so special, I captured in a separate video. In fact, I loved it so much, it deserved its own video in its own right, which I'm going to leave a link to up there, so check that out. But in a nutshell, it's got ingredients that are going to boost collagen and elastin production. It's going to firm and lift the skin. It's going to help at the margins to favor hyperpigmentation. It gives you that most beautiful radiance boost and glow up instantly. I'd say it's like a 3-second glow up because it's got some pearlescent qualities to it. So you put that on the skin and you are just glowing to the gods, and it plumps and just gives you a guaranteed good skin day. Both of these have 50 peptides in them, so it's a real powerhouse peptide blend. And like I say, you can use them together or you can buy one or the other. For people that like that instant glow, that little radiance boost to the skin, I would go for the toner. For people that like a more matte finish but still want all the great benefits, I would go for the essence. It's really up to you. Both work so well, and I think when Numbuzzer do it right, they really do it right, and this toner is a wonderful example of that. Now we're ending on two amazing products, and first is this one. This is the Medik8 C Tetra Advanced. Now don't freak out, they don't come in this pathetic size. This is actually a sample. Somehow I managed to receive like 10 or 12 of these sample sizes, and I've been using them before I buy an actual full size, which I definitely will be doing because I love it so much. This is an amazing vitamin C derivative, and I'd say if you're somebody that likes your vitamin C derivatives, this is going to be the very best you will ever use. Now, if you're someone that likes your pure form ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid, you might want to skip this little segment because this isn't for you. But for us derivative lovers, me being one of them, this is a powerhouse. So you've got actually what I think is the most potent of the vitamin C derivatives. You've got so many other brightening ingredients in here too. And the best thing about this is, despite the fact it has a sky-high percentage of that derivative, it doesn't sensitize and doesn't stress out the skin. It's also in a really nice cream gel hybrid. So a lot of the vitamin C derivatives have a very oily finish to them, and this doesn't. This has a really nice gel cream feel, and that I love. Disappears without a trace. Because of some of the natural extracts that it has in here, it has a really nice uplifting scent too, which I really appreciate. And this is definitely a powerhouse. Obviously, you're going to want to get your hands on the larger size. I think they do 2 sizes of it. I've been working through my samples because I hate to waste product, even if they are in sample form. But I am completely in love with this. And the second I'm done with the last sample, a full size will be going on order because I never want to skip it. Now, finally, let's give a big round of applause to the ceramide treatment from Theramid. Now, Theramid are one of my absolute favorite skincare brands. Similar to Remedy that I mentioned earlier, I could have probably chosen all of their products to feature in this Hall of Fame because there isn't a bad one amongst them. I love their azelaic acid, I love their retinoid, their peptide is amazing. But I think of all their products, the Theramid ceramide treatment is the absolute best. This has a sky-high concentration of ceramides. It also delivers the ultimate instant cooling, calming, and minimizes irritation like that. If you're somebody that doesn't want to wait, you just want the irritation gone, put this on your skin. If you're going away to somewhere hot and after a day of sun, however good you've been with your sun protection, the skin might be a little dry and irritated, put this on. It is the world's best after sun. It is the world's best preventative treatment. It's great to just use consistently to prevent inflammation, and it also treats any irritation that you have. It's just wonderful, and I would encourage, the reason I left it till last is for those of you that, you know, are the bitter end crew, make it right to the end of all of these videos, however long they are. I always like to save kind of the best till last as a little treat for you guys. This is something truly special, and I would encourage everybody to get it, to use it, and be consistent with it. Even if you don't have sensitivity prone skin, this will prevent you from having that. If you're new to retinoids and you're starting to use a retinoid, or you're upping the strength, use this because it'll minimize the side effects so much. It's just like one of those must have, almost like a first aid product in a skincare routine, because it just tackles everything. I love it, and it's really inexpensive. If you're somebody that's getting your ceramide fix from a brand like CeraVe, for example, reach for this instead. This is a higher concentration of ceramides. It has a better and broader range of ceramides in it. It's just a better product than all those other ceramide moisturizers you'll be trying, and it doesn't cost a whole lot. So yeah, Theramid, you can't go wrong with, but if you're going to try one of their products, I would encourage you to get the ceramide treatment for sure. So there we have it, guys, the 2025 Skincare Hall of Fame. I can't believe that I missed out 2023, 2024, and I could have done this video, so I'm sorry about that. But do let me know down in the comments if you'd like this to become a yearly series, celebrating the very best of the best. Every single one of these products is ding, 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 10 out of 10. No compromises, and they would make a fantastic addition to your skincare routine. And I think, honestly, that's worth celebrating. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.